Hey y'all, it's me Michael Mitchell, back with another YouTube video. And the topic of my video is massive cellular outage worldwide. So no further ado, here I go. Let's do this. Now, a friend of a co-worker of mine told me about this outage that's going around worldwide. I'm talking AT&T, T-Mobile had a cellular outage. The cell phone wasn't working. It was no internet service. We couldn't call nobody, etc. Now, this outage took place the other day, like in the morning time. And quite frankly, I didn't get a SOS emergency call because I'm with T-Mobile. I didn't experience any outage. Well, let me take that back. I did. It was like the other night. I couldn't call my dad, etc. And I was able to text. It's just that I was having trouble calling my dad. It has something to do with this cyber attack that I keep hearing about on social media too. Now, I would say Horizon too, because Horizon said that they didn't experience any outages. Just AT&T and T-Mobile. It was a outage nationwide. I'm talking New York, California, Chicago, Texas too, Houston and Dallas, especially Dallas where I'm from. And it's slowly getting back on. They're just taking their time with it, you know what I mean? And they mentioned no service on cell phones and eruption on the internet, because most people rely on the internet to post videos, to work from home, etc. I'm talking, we rely on that one. Now, AT&T like to blame technical error and shit. Oh, I don't know, man. They like AT&T like to play the blame game about their service going down, outage. So they like to blame technical errors, phone services, etc. Now, my 2 cents a cents. We gotta be careful and and always stay alert on your cell phone lines, on your cell phone companies, where you're with AT&T, Horizon, and T-Mobile. Always stay alert. Always stay focused. Because we keep hearing about this cyber attack. I do believe it has something to do with this cyber attack that's keep going on. Now we're just getting a little bit of taste of it, right? Just now with the cellular outage worldwide. We're just getting a taste of it. And try to take this cyber attack seriously, because there's a lot of crazy things going on, and lots of people like to say it has something to do with this cyber attack. Now they're starting to question what caused this cellular outage. Who's behind it? Well, I do believe it has something to do with this cyber attack. Now, AT&T. Now, there are some people who work from Homeland Security. Not going to tell you that cyber attack did not have anything to do with this cellular outage nationwide. I do believe it has something to do with it, because our cellular outage just happened overnight. It happened the other day in the morning time, and I did have some technical difficulties with my phone when I tried to call my dad. So, and Lady T from YouTube once said she mentioned what she was afraid of. She mentioned that she's afraid of the power grids going down. Now, which I don't blame her. You know, it can happen. It can happen. And we all got to pray. We all got to thank our lucky stars first. And we also got to pray for something. I always believe we got to pray for something. We got to pray that the Homeland Security and the people who work for these cellular companies, internet companies, cell phone companies, and people who work at the power grid, who are on point trying to keep our power grids from going down. No, because anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. I always believe that. Anything can happen. So always stay alert. Expect the unexpected. Because we did not expect to get a cellular outage nationwide. We didn't expect that. To try to expect the unexpected. And try to take this cyber attack very seriously, because we don't know who's doing who. We don't know who are the mastermind of this cyber attack. But always stay alert. Now, there's some people out there that are not trying to take this seriously. They're gonna try to say that it has nothing to do with the cyber attack. We keep hearing about this cyber attack that's going on social media. So it sounds like it has something to do with it. But we always gotta be alert. Try to stay conscious and try to pray for something, because we all gotta pray for something, man. Because if you don't pray for something, then I don't know what to tell you. You gotta pray for your country. You gotta pray for the country you live in. You gotta pray for the people who work in the power lines, who work for the cell phone companies, internet companies. You gotta pray for something, man. Because it ain't no telling what's going on. Ain't no telling what's going on nowadays. Or what's next. If you're in college, try to take courses on Homeland Security and be an expert. Be an expert on Homeland Security. Try to take some courses while you're in college. And the Homeland Security are doing an investigation on this cellular outage nationwide. So I hope everything goes back on there. There's some people out there that's still having some technical difficulties with their phones and their internet too. And try to be careful. Expect the unexpected. and try to stay on point on this cyber attack that's going around on social media. And try to stay up to date on AT&T, T-Mobile, and Horizon too. Cause ain't no telling what can happen. What might happen. And oh man, what could I say? It's trying to, and also try to do some research on Homeland Security too while you're at it. Because, oh Lord. Man. Because we're just getting a little taste of this outage that's going around with our cell phone and our internet. And so everybody is nervous and afraid. Well, not afraid, but nervous right now because we just suffered a massive cellular outage nationwide. So I hope everybody phones is back on gratefully. We're just getting a taste, and try to take this cyber attack seriously because we don't know what's going on, and nobody is trying to explain on what's going on right now with these massive outage with our cell phone and our internet interrupting and not getting any service. Because that was a little strange to me. I mean, my internet was working, but I did have some trouble trying to call my dad. But try to be on point on what's going on. Try to be on alert on AT&T, Horizon, and T-Mobile, and try to stay on point on this cyber attack that we keep hearing about. And please try to do your research on Homeland Security. If you're in college, try to take some courses on being a Homeland Security expert, so you could be aware of who's doing what and who's doing who. Because this cyber attack is no joke. Because we keep hearing about this on social media. It is not going away anytime soon. So please, expect the unexpected and try to stay alert on the cyber attack. Alright? So that's all I have to say about the situation. This is Michael Mitchell back with another YouTube video. Stay safe. May God be with you. Think positive. Pray for something. And have a wonderful, blessed day. Alright? God bless. We'll talk.